There is a lighter side to the news. People who do right by others or overcome great odds. And we'd like to put those together in a segment we like to call Impact. We start in Bethlehem, New Hampshire, where we profile high school principal Courtney Vashaw. She gets a sweet surprise after being diagnosed with cancer.
We decided to not go on our senior class trip this year and donate all of our class funds to your cause.
No. Isn't that great? For 4 years, the senior class had raised almost $8,000 for the trip. Every last cent will go to help Principal Vashaw's medical expenses. Principal Vashaw will join our very own Ed Berliner later today on Hardline. Good for her. That's wonderful. Travis Sattler, a cashier at Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burger, is rewarded for his act of kindness. When a young boy was a couple of dollars short for a dessert he wanted, Travis took out his credit card and paid the balance. A few minutes later, the boy handed Travis a note. As he and his mother walked out, the note thanked Travis for his kindness, and wrapped inside was this, a $100 tip. Travis said it just made his day and plans to put the money towards nursing school. Human beings aren't the only ones that look out for the young. Take a look as a baby elephant was laying down on a road in South Africa. Well, a herd comes on by to protect the little calf, help it to its feet, and usher it onto the road. Witnesses say the calf didn't seem injured. It might have just wanted to rest. Some people were speculating maybe just having a little temper tantrum. Either way, family got him back on his feet. A pair of athletes are able to overcome the odds recently. Chris Norton, a former college football player who was paralyzed back in 2010, was able to walk with the help of his girlfriend. Look at this. I love this. And receive his degree during graduation. And Anna Mott, a very talented young dancer, returned to the stage after a brain tumor left her blind and partially paralyzed. There she is. After many treatments, her desire to dance again could not be stifled. Anna says it is the best that she has felt in years.
Important work going on today and throughout the state to highlight California's ongoing leadership to ensure all families and communities in California have access to the technologies and jobs of our state's growing clean energy economy.
California and Grid Alternatives, a nonprofit solar energy advocate, will team up to provide solar panels to low-income homes. After the panels are provided, residents are solely asked to either help with the installation or feed the crew. So what would you do if you were given $100 to help brighten someone's day? Think about it. The staff at Nylon Magazine were given this $100 challenge. They were each handed $100 in singles and told, go out and make someone's day better. Well, gestures included extraordinary tips, donating food and socks to the needy, and passing out flowers to complete strangers. The reactions they received were very, very moving. I love that.
$100. I noticed, though, when I watched that video,
$100, like, that's a lot of money right there. I think it's wonderful.
They gave it to him in a stack of $1 bills, which I thought was interesting. You see how much money it is. I don't know, but I
love seeing that.
My favorite story out of that bunch, though, Miranda, was the elephant and the temper tantrum. Yeah, elephants are so emotional.
I'm not saying the elephant had a temper tantrum, but there was speculation that it...
No, I could see that. Elephants are very temperamental animals.
You can see that because your daughter is how old?
3.
Yes.
3.
And you know what temper tantrum, doesn't matter what species.
All
you're
parents
like,
of 3-year-olds do. All right, we want to talk a little bit more about this coming up, the Louisiana Purchase, as we look back in this American moment.
Thomas Jefferson is credited with doubling the nation's size through the Louisiana Purchase. But it was events far beyond his control that made that purchase possible. After becoming president in 1801, Jefferson recognized the Mississippi River had become a major trade route bordering the eastern boundaries of the United States. But he also recognized its vulnerability, since the city that controlled the mouth of the Mississippi, New Orleans, was owned by the French. America's overtures to purchase the city of New Orleans were repeatedly rejected by the French until 1803, when the French Navy suffered a major defeat off the coast of what is now Haiti. Napoleon found himself needing money to rebuild his navy. Consequently, when in that same year, Secretary of State James Monroe again traveled to Paris with an offer to purchase New Orleans, he was pleasantly surprised to learn Napoleon was willing to sell not only New Orleans, but all of France's territories in the New World. The United States was ready to spend up to $10 million to purchase just the city. So when Napoleon offered to sell all of their land holdings for a total of $15 million, the future president accepted. In one action, 828,000 square miles covering the future states of Arkansas, Colorado, Iowa, Kansas, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, New Mexico, North Dakota, South Dakota, Oklahoma, Texas, and Wyoming became part of America for less than 3 cents per acre. For Newsmax TV, I'm Bill Curtis, and this is an American Moment.